in Fresno, live across the world on the Zone. And before we talk about the championship fights and before we talk about the main event as well, I'm delighted to be joined by three incredible talents up here on the stage. So many fighters at different stages in their career. I guess when I talk about prospects, the two men to my immediate right and left, we can't really talk about prospect anymore because you're ready to start taking the big challenge. Down on my far left, Khalil, who is more of that prospect stage right now, but what a group of talent we have up here. Khalil, I'll start with you. Brilliant last time out on the Devin Haney card. It's taken a little bit of time to come back while we were waiting to confirm our schedule, but you're here, October 16th, Fresno, ready to make another statement.
Most definitely, I'm just looking to build off of the next fight, and get better and better. And I'm here with a former teammate, another friend, and we're going to put on a show.
Everybody knows about you from the US amateur team and setup, and obviously your former teammates as well, but not many people know outside of that. And I feel like your last fight, people just took up and stood notice. I know it was a routine victory for you, but did you feel that people and the feedback that you received from your last fight really showed that people are excited about the journey of Khalil?
Most definitely, the outcome was bigger than I expected. Even once I fought, the people who were yelling my name, I know I had my own section, but there were a lot of other people that I didn't know that came to support me, and it felt amazing.
I know you're a few steps behind these guys as well, but you do have the ambitions to move quite quickly in the division. 175 pound going to be your focus. Great division right now, and I think when you look at the fighters coming through and those prospects, you're really well placed. You've got a lot of those fighters, Beterbiev, Joe Smith, coming towards the end of the tenure, Dimitri Bivol as well, but it's wide open, that division, over the next sort of 12, 18 months to really start making your stamp.
Most definitely, I'm here to make a statement on Saturday, so they can recognize and see I'm coming.
Well, I'm delighted to welcome back Nikita Ababiy. Nikita, it's been a while. Firstly, how does it feel to be back? Where are you at? Your mind right now? You had that break. We felt like you needed that break. You came out the blocks real fast as a pro. Almost the wildness of that might have taken over. You've had a time just to step back, reassess your goals, and looking at you in training, you look absolutely ready to go on Saturday night.
Yeah, I feel amazing. I feel like I've never left. I'm back like I never left. Little, I had to take care of little things, mental stuff, family stuff, all that, because when you're in the boxing game, you gotta eat, sleep, breathe only boxing, right? So, I had to take care of a couple of things, and now I'm back and I'm only breathing boxing. So,
when you started out, you were thrown straight into the limelight. You're fighting on all these big cards, Madison Square Garden, all around the country as well. Did that come a little bit too quick for you? Did you feel as well, or you had a time to reflect? You seem like you really understand what's required now in the sport. We know that obviously you know these YouTube guys, they're your fans as well. You embroiled yourself into that world a little bit, but the focus right now, you're ready to really make a move in this sport.
Yeah, it's like when in the beginning, I feel like I was living in the moment. Like I wasn't really comprehending, understanding that I'm fighting in Madison, that I'm fighting in the O2, that I'm fighting in Staples Center. And then it kind of hit me, at once type of thing. And but now I have a lot. I feel like I'm maturing. I'm 22 now, and I have a better grasp. But again, I really feel like I'm a late bloomer, and where I'm at right now, I'm gonna be nowhere in 2-3 years. So.
Obviously, as well, you were one of the first fighters that we signed with Matchroom and
the first.
And really, when you look at it, a lot of you guys now, I find it hard to even call you prospects anymore. We're 2 or 3 years on. You've been inactive a little bit in the last year, but Diego, I'll come on to him as well. You guys are like 1, 2, 3 fights away from being in some serious tests as well. That's exciting because I want to give you the chance to develop. But I also want to see what you're made of in the 160 pound particularly division.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you move quick when you with a great promoter like yourself. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's like we're not. I guess you could say we're not prospects anymore. And in a couple of fights, finish this Saturday, get another fight in December, and then it's gonna be interesting for the next years to come.
Well, I'm really pleased to see you back, mate. Look forward to White Chocolate putting on a show on Saturday. Probably one of the youngest in our roster, but also someone that's probably the most developed in terms of where they're at in their career and looking at championship fights. Diego Pacheco, welcome. You're going to have plenty of support here on Saturday. What a great stage for a big night of boxing. Still so young, but you've experienced all those things that Nikita's experienced as well. You boxed in Saudi Arabia, you boxed, of course, in Mexico, you boxed all over the States as well. A lot of people start talking about championships for you in 2022, and a good test for you on Saturday as you continue that progression.
I'm like you said, still very young, but moving pretty fast in the sport, and I feel like I'm moving at the right pace. Every test that's been put in front of me, I've been able to take care of, and I just look forward to keep doing the same thing that I've been doing.
Obviously, you've been getting that quality time in the ring as well, but the sparring you've had as well has been consistent, professional, and impressive as well. Do you think that's been a big part of your development as well?
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm from LA, so I'm really blessed to be able to work with all the world champions down there. With a few names: David Benavidez, Canelo, and a lot of other guys who've helped me develop and have taught me a lot of things in the gym. And yeah, I'm really thankful for that, and I'm happy with how my career has been going so far.
Well, you're in a great place. I think Saturday will be another big statement, then we move on to championships late part of 2022. Whatever you do, wherever you're tuned into DAZN all around the world or here in Fresno, do not miss three of the most exceptional young talents in the sport: Diego Pacheco, Nikita Ababiy, and Khalil as well, ready to put on a great show here in Fresno on Saturday. Guys, we're going to go back over, we're going to have a head-to-head up here, and then we'll bring the other fights up. Thank you.